Hello and welcome to How Not to Play, the channel where I play Magic badly. Today we are doing another quick draft for Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what we screw up today. Alright, our rare for the pack is Brass Tunnel Grinder. We've seen this card before, quite a few times now. Sure. Let's go ahead and try it again. So we're going to be looking at descending and possibly discovering. So things like Atali's Favor, Curator of Sun's Creation. Those are the kind of things that I want to wheel around. Also different descend payouts like perhaps Deathcat Marionette, Sage of Days. So those are going to be different things that I'm looking at as well. But we're going to go ahead and give Tunnel Grinder another go. I could go back with red, white. We've got Petrify, we've got Cloud Guard, we've got Guide Wing. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab Zoetic Glyph like we saw in the previous drafts. Getting a turn 1 or 2 artifact combined with a turn 3 Zoetic Glyph is just amazing. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This pack we've got the blue-black signpost and the white-green signpost. Those are not the colors that I'm actually looking at. One thing I do see here though is Cogwork Wrestler. It is an artifact which does go both for the pirates, the blue-red pirate deck, and it gives us a target for Zoetic Glyph. So I think that's going to be my pick here with the cards we've got going on currently. Sunshot Militia does like to have a lot of things on the battlefield. It's some extra damage. We've seen that be very good. Hotfoot Gnome is both an artifact and a creature. Sage of Days lets us reliably descend. I think we'll take Militia here. Just those little pings do add up over time. This pack, we don't have a whole lot on color. We've got Hurl into History, lets us discover for the spell that we just countered. I think actually Buried Treasure is going to be my pick here. It's an artifact, and it's an artifact that sacrifices itself to let us descend, so it works well with both Zoetic Glyph, Brass's Tunnel Grinder. I can tap it for Militia. It just kind of hits all my little checkboxes right now. Brackish Blunder taps, creates, or bounces. If it's a tapped creature, creates a map token, a good tempo play. Blade Master, if I have artifacts, is a 4/4 attacker. So I think we're going to go for that. I am looking to get a lot of artifacts here with the Buried Treasure, with the Wrestler, with the Tunnel Grinder. Okay, this pack has Waylaying Pirates. If you control an artifact, I can stun something. Or Oaken Siren is a Flying Vigilance 2-drop artifact creature that I can put Zoetic Glyph on and just finish a game out. So I'm definitely taking Oaken Siren here. Pirates would have been my second pick, but I am not passing up Siren into Glyph. The only thing on color here is my Island Cycler, so I am definitely happy to take that. Mana Fixing is always good. I think I'll go with the Promising Vein here. It's got the Mana Fixing, plus by sacrificing I can trigger Descend. So we'll go ahead and drop that one in. Nothing on color, so we'll take the Cave. It does give me 2+1 counters on a creature later on. Only thing on color here is Sage of Days. Oh, or Daring Discovery, but sure, we'll go ahead and take it here. The only other in contention is Justice, which basically just tucks something and lets them get something back. So I don't know. That's Chaos Warp is a good tempo play, but I mean, this is going to be a finisher. Only thing on color is Echo, Nothing, and Echo. Alright. Pack 2, we get the Millennium Calendar. Whenever you untap permanents, it gets that many time counters, and I can double the number of time counters on it. Once I hit 1,000, I win the game. I mean, it's interesting. What else do we have here? The only thing really on color is going to be Waterwind Scout, 2/2 Flyer, or Plundering Pirate ETB Treasure Token. Waterwind Scout is good. Flying threats are always good picks. You really have to build around this to be able to pull out a lot of lands, do a lot of tapping, other things that double counters to really get this thing off the ground. Otherwise, just 1,000 is way too much for a limited format. We're going to go ahead and go for the Scout here. This is basically a 3/3 flying for 3. So we're looking at a 7-turn clock. Millennium Calendar is not going to hit 1,000 counters in 7 turns. So we're going to go with the Scout here. Here we have another Scout. But we also have Captain Storm Cosmium Raider. This is the signpost card for the blue-red artifact deck. I really can't pass that up. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, a pirate I control gains a +1/+1 counter. I do have a few pirates here, namely Oaken Siren, which I can put the glyph on. Waterwind Scout. Oh, that's a scout, not a pirate, sorry. Blade Master is a pirate. And that's about it. Alright, so I need more pirates. Captain Storm herself is a pirate. So let's go ahead. We'll grab that. And let's look for more pirates. And artifacts. So here we do have another Blade Master. Saheeli's Lattice. Both really good picks. Cartographer's Companion is not 1 but 2 artifacts. So that would actually trigger Captain Storm twice. So yeah, I think we'll go with Cartographers here. Plus I can use that map token to throw another +1 counter around. There is no red, there is no blue except for Sage of Days or Promising Vein. And like we said earlier, that is another way of triggering my Descend for Tunnel Grinder, plus a way to fix my mana. So we're going to go ahead and go with that again. Iceberg is really good. Mill a card, trigger Descend, draw a card, later it becomes a 6/6. Or Waylaying Pirates. I did say I needed more pirates, so let's go. Let's see, on color, we've got Cogwork Wrestler again. Is a pretty good 1-drop. Or we have Crewmate. Look at the top 4, reveal an artifact or pirate. Alright, so basically he replaces himself. So even though he's a 2/1 for 2, it's just basically free power on the board because then I get to draw another card. Hotfoot Gnome is an artifact, is a creature. So is Companion, plus it gives that extra map token. So I think we're going to go with Companion here again. Let's see, on color we have Sage of Days, Blade Master, Ancestor's Aid. It does make that treasure token. Plus First Strike is going to be a decent combat trick. We'll go ahead and grab Blade Master here for it's a permanent that can descend. And a pirate that we can find off of Crewmate and all that. This pack is, apparently nobody is on black. This pack has gone all around the table and none of the black has been taken. So let's go ahead and just grab something for the collection. Ditto here. Game Ball can actually go in the deck, but I don't think I'm going to put it in the deck. I can draw a card and put a point counter on it. When it has 5 point counters, sacrifice it to create a treasure token. I don't know. It is an artifact. I don't know. Here we've got Out of Air, counter target spell, 2 less if it's a creature. Spyglass, Boulder is technically removal. With the cycling, I can trigger Descend with it instead, so maybe? 3 mana rock that I can turn into a 2/2 Flying Vigilance Haste on turn 5. Sure, let's give it a try, maybe. I don't know. Spyglass, we're just picking artifacts here to fill out the deck because nothing is really on color. And we go into pack 3. Okay, here we get an artifact creature gnome. Enters the battlefield with 3/+1 counters on it. Whenever it ETBs or attacks, create a number of gnomes equal to its power. And I can sacrifice other artifacts to make it bigger. Sure, we'll go ahead and take it. We'll see what it does. This should be interesting. We've got Atali's Favor is really good. Dynamaton is a creature. Iceberg, Piranhas is essentially removal, which I think I'm gonna need the removal. I really don't have a whole lot, if any, in the deck currently, so we'll go ahead and take that. On color, we have Sentry. If an artifact ETBs, it can attack. Chart a course, draw 2, discard 1, unless you attacked. So all I have to do is attack first, and it's just straight up draw 2. I can get behind that. Confounding Riddle is a counter spell. Brackish Blunder is that bounce. Plus it can create a map token. Hidden Cataract is our Discover Land for blue. I think I'm going to go with Blunder because it creates that artifact token, and we've got a lot of artifact synergies here. Here we have another Atali's Favor versus Eaten by Piranha, and as much as I love Atali's Flavor, I do think that having the pseudo removal from Piranhas is going to be better. Nothing really here. We've got Waterlogged Bulk, which will let me mill a card to trigger Descend. We've got discard, or draw discard, and a 4/5 for 4. I don't really like any of them, but we'll go ahead and take Hulk for the artifact. Out of Air, counter. We'll go ahead and take the counter spell here. Here we've got a Hotfoot Gnome or my Island Cycler. I think I'll take the Island Cycler. Shipwreck Sentry, Pirate, love it. Atali's Favor. Let's see, what's Wanderglyph? 3/4 for 4. Exile from opponent's graveyard, or pay 2 to tap something. We'll go ahead and grab the Wanderglyph here. Volatile Fault, destroy opponent's non-basic land, create a treasure token. Might have some byplay. We'll go ahead and grab another Wanderglyph. Cave Worm, and that's it. Alright, so we've got Arena gives us 17 lands because that's the general accepted lands you want for draft. I normally go 16 because I tend to get flooded a lot and or mana screwed. So we'll go ahead and cut a mountain here because it looks like I'm mostly blue, just kind of splashing red for a few key cards here. So that's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I've got the Volatile Fault will give me a treasure, Promising Veins can give me whichever I need, and Captivating Cave can just straight up filter. So I should be good on color. I might not make it all the way up to the Thunder Hulk, but I do have my Island Cyclist to help out. I think we'll go ahead and cut the Runaway Boulder. I don't really need a card in there that I'm just going to cycle. At least with Brine Fang, I'll cycle it into a land. Discovery, I think we go ahead and cut out because honestly, my main attack plan is going to be either Thunder Hulk, Brine Fang, or my Oaken Siren with a Zoetic Glyph. So hopefully I can get a 5/4 flyer on the board. Daring Discovery would be nice to make some things not blocked, but I don't really think it's needed. Neither is the Counterspell, really. I do want to keep my deck permanent heavy for like Bratz's Tunnel Grinder. Yeah, just a Mana Rock isn't going to cut it. Spyglass, it's just a filler artifact. Game Ball. Treasure might have some byplay. Waterlogged Hulk, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that too. Where are we at now? 45. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and take out Cave Worm. It's nice, but not really with the deck. Wanderglyph 2, I think. I'll go ahead and cut Sage. Not a pirate. Yeah, he'll trigger Descend, but I don't really think that's the way I want to do it. I honestly think I'll just cut one of the Brine Fangs. And we'll go with this. Most of my deck is below 7. The only thing that is really, really expensive is Thunder Hulk. Most of the rest of it is kind of low to the ground. I really want to do like Siren into Glyph would be my nut draw. But I can Tunnel Grinder into Searing Rift and just start discovering to get all that stuff on the field. So yeah, this is what I think we're going to go with here today for my blue-red pirate deck. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're interested, you can actually come watch me draft live on Twitch at the link in the description below. So let's go ahead and get into some games. Well, we have no blue, but we've got both Promising Vein and Captivating Cave. I still think that's a mulligan, though. Alright, this is a little better with the opposite problem, but I have the Buried Treasure to sort it out. We've got Chart a Course. I think we get rid of Eaten by Piranhas. The rest of this looks pretty good. Those are pretty lands. Alright, so let's... I could go for the Wrestler here. I think we'll go for my Buried Treasure. That will let me do either Scout or Blade Master next turn, although I think I'd rather do Blade Master after a bigger Promising Vein. Volatile Rift, sure. Well, it's a land at least. Those are really pretty lands. He's gonna attack. I'm just gonna let it go. I could have blocked with my scout and used Wrestler as a combat trick to kill the brawler, but honestly, it wasn't worth it because he could easily have like the stampeding size or staggering size or whatever it is to kill my scout anyway. Probably should have done that first. Then I wouldn't have had to use my treasure. Oh well. I still think he has a combat trick here. Alright, well that I don't get around. We'll swing in with a 4-4, see if he blocks it. Did not think so. Alright, I'm gonna have to block this time. Malamute Scythe, yep. I knew he had some kind of combat trick. Oh, I should have attacked with the Blade Master. Oh, I don't have the artifacts. I don't have very good blocks here, so there's no reason for him not to swing out. Yep. He's gonna get the 4-4 trample, so there's no point in blocking it. So we'll just block the second biggest threat. Take 6. And just die. Probably does not do enough. Because he still swings in. If he gets rid of one of my blockers, which I assume he has the means to do, he could have another Malamute Scythe too. That makes me think he does. Alright, well let's chump there. If he's got it, I'm dead anyway. Yep, he does. So that's the only way that I survive this turn. And now I don't survive next turn. The only thing is the Brawler can give trample to the Spider, and I don't have enough ways of blocking that. Just for giggles, let's see what happens here. I would need to block 3, 4, 5. So we do that. Yes, it's a 3/3, but it can no longer give trample. But I'm still at this point where if he can remove one of my blockers, so we'll make the blocks. We'll use him to sack an artifact, get a +1 counter. Next turn I can swing in for 4 artifacts. Oh, he's got a flyer. Alright, so I definitely have to do this. Okay, no blocks, he'll take the damage. I die to any removal spell. Whenever one or more creatures with power greater than base power damages, draw a card. Okay. I mean, if he damages me, he just wins anyway. Definitely going for broke. If I swing, he blocks with... I only kill one thing because he blocks with Spider plus something else bigger. Alright, he's going for the Alpha Strike with the Guide Wing. I have to block it. Oh, hell. That is going to destroy me. If he petrifies my Thunderhawk, I no longer have anything. Oh, another spider. I already have nothing. This is the last turn I'm going to have with my Thunderhawk. And he's just going to chump block it with his 1/1. Yeah. Well, he finally got his removal spell. attacks. That would have been nice to have a couple turns ago. I think we do it on one of the tokens here. Oh, it only gives +1/+1. I thought I gave +3. Then yeah, we'll just put it on the Brian Fang. We go into and eaten by piranhas. Which we can put on one of the spiders, maybe the infantry. I don't know. Thank you, opponent, for not making me decide. Yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna do there. Thankfully, opponent did not make me choose. I was leaning towards infantry so that way he would not be able to attack plus block. But I still wasn't in any position to attack, because if I attack with the Brian Fang, he double blocks, I kill one of his creatures, and then I'm just left with a bunch of gnomes. Oh, I have a bunch of gnomes. I could have just swung with everything. Yeah, so we piranhas his spider, for instance, swing with everything. He blocks the Brian Fang there, 3 gnomes, and then the other 7 hit him. Yeah, I just had lethal there. Thank you, opponent, for seeing that, because I completely missed it. I would have passed the turn. Mountains, volatile fault, but no blue. So I do have tunnel grinder. But the only way I get blue out of this is if opponent plays a cave. So I think I have to mulligan. This is not any better, but I do have the buried treasure at least, so we'll go ahead and keep that. We'll toss piranhas because I do want to get Siren. Hopefully I draw an island. Not an island, but it can get me an island. Oh, well, there goes Tunnel Grinder. Maybe Siren. Probably Tunnel Grinder. Oh, really? Huh. Alright. I would not have expected that. Let's go treasure. Next turn I can go Tunnel Grinder. I mean, I'm gonna take some beats here, but I think getting the Tunnel Grinder out is going to be my quickest road here. Discard. We'll discard the mountain. See if I can get. Well, it's not blue, but it's a way to get blue. Can at least fake it. What's that give? +2, +1. Alright. I mean, he's definitely got the aggro coming at me. So, I'm gonna need to get some defense here real quick. Siren plus crewmate. And whiff. All right. Well, at least I got my descend off the Tunnel Grinder. Shoot, now I can't do Pirates next turn. I really hate that card. I just want to say that I really hate that card. Kill the potential life linker. And now I just die. Alright, well, yeah, that was still no islands. I mean, at this point, he just crafts the tithing blade and waits 3 turns. Or does that. Either way, I'm dead. Yep, there you go. Good game. You out-aggroed me. Congratulations, mono black aggro. Alright, Arena, where the f are my islands? You can't do this to me 3 f***ing games in a row! Mulligan! Where are my f***ing mountains? For f***'s sake! Oh, bloody hell! This is just the same deck. This is just the same guy with the same deck. No, it's not. He's got different swamps. But this is seriously the exact same deck. How do you randomly roll into the exact same deck from 2 different people? That is just unheard of. Arena's just f***ing with me. Oh god, that's not what I thought it was. I thought that was my evolving wild. It's not. God! Are you kidding me here? At least I can use this now. Oh, he's not mono black. Great, I just did him a favor. Well, you wouldn't know it, but I'm not mono blue either. Actually, that's my second artifact. That's even better than... This is bullshit. This is complete and utter bullshit. It's just more blue. Well, that's pretty cool. Holy shit! I mean, props to opponent for grabbing 3 draw spells right off the top. Hey, look! Finally! Turned freaking 30! I finally found my last f***ing color! Holy shit! Doesn't matter though, I'm still freaking dead. Yeah, I can't kill them both, and I don't know which one's gonna kill me quicker. I'm dead either way. I shouldn't have attacked. But then I'd be dead either way. Okay, I should have killed the Altasaur. I forgot that I had a flyer here and a map token. I should have killed the Altasaur. That was on me. Thing is, he kills me right now. I should have killed the dinosaur. That was my fault. That was all my fault. If I would have killed the dinosaur, I probably still would have died. But I don't know. Are you serious? To people who say there is no shuffler conspiracy, watch this video. I have gotten color screwed every game! This is bullshit! That being said, Promising Vein can get me my blue for the wrestler. I can pop Zoetic Glyph plus favor on it, so I'm still keeping. This is just bullshit. And I still don't get an island. Alright, so next turn I'll have 4. I honestly think I do scout here. If he's got any removal saved up, he will be tempted to use it on the scout to negate my tempo play, which will hopefully leave the door open for Siren plus Glyph. I mean, there's no way I make this trade. And he's just got a whole handful of removal set up. I like that, but I also don't think no, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more creatures because this scout is not going to survive. Removal on the Siren. Okay. Well, it's not necessarily removal. It is still out. It is still an artifact. I can still make it a 5/4, I think. Because Piranha gives it base 1/1. Oh, it's no longer an artifact. Okay. That's why I wanted my removal. I get raisins, alright. I don't have an answer to Ukbenbach. I would have if I would have kept Brackish Blunder, which is kind of why I wanted to keep Brackish Blunder. But I'm only 1 mana away from Thunderhawk. Let's go ahead and try to reduce my damage here a little bit. I could everything block it. Then he kills Wrestler Siren. Either way, he kills Wrestler. I don't think I want Wrestler to die. And he's got removal, which would just kill the third one anyway. I know he's got removal. Oh, I forgot it's got Vigilance. Oh, shit. Glyph doesn't really do me a whole heck of a lot then, does it? I could throw Glyph out now just to get the Discover 3. Or I could wait until I Thunderhawk. I think I'm gonna wait till I Thunderhawk. Because I can Thunderhawk next turn, and then Zoetic Glyph the turn after. To make that really big. Maybe. If I do manage to kill it, it just comes right back with the Soul Coil Viper. I think I have to block it. This is not looking good. Alright, this is it. Hail Mary. And we're still chumping it. Alright, this is a thing. Let's go ahead and lift the Thunderhawk. Go ahead and swing, make a whole bunch of tokens. Let's go ahead and throw out piranhas here. That will hopefully guarantee my Thunderhawk survives. He can still get it back with Fungal Fortitude and Soul Coil Viper. But that's fine, because I should be in a position to straight up kill him next turn. Unless he has a board wipe. Which he does not. Thunderhawk coming through. Holy shit. Holy shit. Somebody record this moment. I did not get color screwed for the first time this draft. That being said, this hand is still a mulligan because I have absolutely nothing. Oh, fuck. I suppose I've got Cartographer's Companion into Zoetic Glyph. Might be something if I can start swinging on turn 4. So he is red, black, dinos? Let's just go ahead and kill this now. I don't have any real reason to keep it hanging around. I severely hate that card. Like, seriously hate that card. That being said, I'm still going to attack you for 5. Alright, so now he's got a 5-4, so let's just, Tali's favor. Make it a 6-5 with trample. Pull out Sunshot Militia, just for freebies. Sure, hit you for 6. I like that. This has got to be the meanest map ever. Death Touch. Alright, that might stop the map. Let's go ahead, swing with the map, see what he does. Does he just put the Death Toucher in front of it? Does he try to kill it? That's it? Alright. I figured he would have put the Death Toucher in front. Easy. So he wants to crap the Tithing Blade. He's been looking at that, but he needs a creature to do it with. Alright, this time he does use the Death Toucher, but we'll go ahead and remove the Death Touch from it. Take him down to 1. And, tap, tap. Wow. The power of Zoetic Glyph right there. That was it. I mean, honestly, 100% of that damage was Zoetic Glyph. That card is a bomb. Alright, so we are currently 3-2 in this draft. I've got my 3 wins, and now Arena is going to force me to get my 3rd loss. It's doing that in 2 different ways. First of all, it is color screwing me. It is giving me only my top end, and it's putting me up against a gold player. So that's 3 different ways Arena is f***ing me out of any possible hope of getting more than 3 wins. Once again, completely color screwing me, but we've got to keep this one. I think we tuck the Blade Master, because heaven forbid I ever find a red source. But I think I'm gonna need my piranhas here. Yeah, this is bullshit. Look at the top 4, reveal. And yeah, there goes my Zoetic Glyph, which is any hope I had of winning. Another land drop. So I think I take the treasure here because it's a land. And it's probably the only red source I'm gonna see this game. Or maybe not. Gotta do scout here. Oh, I should have done Captain Storm. Crap. If I did Storm, then Scout next turn would have thrown a +1 counter somewhere. Oh well. Okay. We'll just do Captain Storm here. Yep, we'll get my land, because heaven forbid I should get a +1 counter. That does let me keep Cogwork Wrestler up as a combat trick. Really. Alright, that's fair. Militia's nice, but I think we do pirates here, taps down the flyer. If I attack, they just puts the death touch in front of it. We definitely do militia here. It's really the only thing I have that I can do. And we'll go ahead and ping you for 1. The rest I'm leaving out because I might need blockers. And then I don't block it. because then it just comes back to being a flyer. And I lose something along the way. 2, 4, 5, 6. I need one more mana. Alright. It didn't quite go how I wanted it to, but I think it didn't go necessarily too bad. Thing is, if I block the 3/1, he gets his 3/2 flyer back, which means Oaken Siren can't attack. Sure, let's go ahead and do it. Alright. Never mind then. I was gonna give you your flyer back. That was all upside. Go ahead and put down Brian Fang. Don't really think it does much, because he's still got that Death Toucher. Discovering the Tunnel Grinder, sure. I actually like my hand though, so we'll just draw one. It doesn't help. Okay, I like the 3 bottom. Oh, it's not my turn, that doesn't count. I thought that would count towards Tunnel Grinder's Descend, but it doesn't. That's only on my turn. Crap! That counts, because it was on my turn. Okay. He's baiting me into a block. Maybe not. Sure, okay. There we go. He was baiting me into a block. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna have to take out the life linker. That can't survive. That gives him some more life. Alright. I have to block. He kills Blade Master. Because it can attack. We'll go ahead and tutor for some random land, it doesn't matter which. Just to trigger my descent. And next turn I might have a kill. Alright. Woo! That was rough. Those of you who are counting might say, hey, that was your 4th win. Arena's not screwing you. Except then it does this bullshit again, where it just doesn't let me have my freaking red mana. I do have Promising Vein though, so I can tutor it out. So I'm still gonna keep this. If I had Zoetic Glyph, I'd probably Cog Worker here. But it's just not worth it. It's better as a combat trick. Maybe I should have done it there. I could have pushed through 1 damage. But if I lose by 1 point of damage, then I'll admit making a mistake. See, I could do Scout or Blade Master, but he's got that stupid Tithe mana, so I think I'm going to go with Sunshot Militia. And if he's got Tithing Dagger, I can flash in Cogwork Wrestler to take the hit for me. He's going for the Mana Rock. Alright. So we attack, so we just get straight draw. There we go, there's another land. And we'll go ahead and pass here without actually doing anything. I don't like doing that. Oh god, what is he up to? Go ahead and do an extra point of damage. I think we keep this out because that's my only artifact for pirates. Alright, so he's a reanimator deck. Oh my god, he's got Ray of Ruin. Sure, that's gonna be very big. And very tapped. Yep, can't do anything about that. Alright, so I'm definitely holding up Brackish Blunder here. I'm just trying to push through as much damage as I possibly can. Bloodletter of Aclazotz? Ooh. Alright. Yeah, this dude's got a deck. But he takes the Death Touch instead. Alright. He's probably gonna block Captain Storm. We'll put the +1 counter away from it. Oh shit! I mistargeted! No, I didn't. Alright. So he does get his Death Touch back. He mills over Zoyoa, Ray of Ruin. This dude has a killer deck. But he is just in militia range now. So yeah, he's at 3 health, so he cannot kill me in one turn. I untap, and I've got 1 damage here, 1 damage here, and if I cast something else, I mean, Cartographer's Companion itself makes 2 things that I can tap to militia. So yeah, I've just got him dead. So pushing through all that damage, it all adds up. Honestly, it does. This opponent is after my own heart. I feel you, buddy. I'm pretty bad too. And so is this hand. Here we are. Color screwed yet again. Every game, I have been color screwed. I've got a mulligan. At least with this color screw, I can cast stuff. I keep my Island Cycler to help me get up to Thunderhawk, because if I can drop that, then I just win. I think Companion has to go back into the bin because I want Scout to attack, and a 3-drop is a 3-drop, so hopefully I get another land here pretty soon. There we go. Hey look, it's even a color. Yeah, we'll just keep going. I honestly think I Island Cycle. Maybe not now, but I'm probably going to need to. So I'm not too attached to this guy. I mean, if I draw 5 lands in a row, then I don't need to. That is another land. Sure, let's do it. So next turn I can swing with Scout plus Chart a Course to draw myself back out of the mulligan that I had to take. Abuelo, very nice. In light of that, I think I try to explore. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. That'll let me swing for 3, which he's not likely to block. Really wish one of those would have been a land. I can't swing here. If I would have island cycled 3 turns ago, then I could have done Tunnel Grinder here. So maybe I should have island cycled there, even though I didn't need to, just because eventually I knew I needed to anyway. The Magic's not all about this turn, it's about 5 turns down the road. And 5 turns down the road, I wish I would have island cycled that 5 turns ago, because then I could have done Tunnel Grinder, gotten a +1 counter on Storm. But we definitely island cycle now. I almost forgot to. Let's go for Tunnel Grinder. We will tuck the Mountain Blade Master. I think I keep Lift though. We got Mountain Blade Master back. Yep, that's really good. He's got a combat trick. Yep. Alright. Alright, it still killed Abuelo though, so I don't know how good of a trick it really was. Shoot, I wanted to do Promising Vein. Crap. Oh well. Next turn, I've got Thunderfall. Okay, that's bad. I don't even know what it does, but I know it's bad. Instant spells have rebound. Alright. I have to block. Now I'm just dead in the air. Yeah, and none of this stops the air assault. When I can swing, he chumps with Gem Guard. Or with Wrestler. And then he swings back in for lethal in the air, and there's nothing I can do about it. So opponent might be pretty bad, but nobody's worse than me. And that's our draft. We actually managed 5 wins despite Arena color screwing me literally every game. Except maybe 1. But yeah, I have mulliganed more on this draft than I have this entire season. That is just stupid. But sometimes your deck just hates you. That's why you put in those Evolving Wilds, the Promising Veins, the Island Cyclers, the stuff like that to help fix your mana base. Because when it all comes down to it, you cannot guarantee that land off the top of your deck. Sometimes you just don't get it. But I think through a healthy mana base, we were able to fight through Arena's Shuffler screwing us to 5 wins. And we had a pretty decent showing. So let's go ahead and get our pack. Plus 650 gems. I only lost 100 gems going in, so not too shabby. And if you want to see me draft live, like I said, I do have that link to my Twitch channel in the description below. Feel free to show up at 10 p.m. Eastern on the daily. And honestly, I think we did pretty good here. Kind of deserves you smashing that like button, making a comment down below as to what I could have done to maybe salvage some of those early games, or even that last one, because that was pretty close. Um, and so, yeah, let me know how I could have done better, so that other people might know how to do things better. And I'll see y'all in the next video.